Hey guys, what's up? So I'm trying something different. I don't even know where I'm supposed to look. I don't know whatever. But I wanted to do a video and I'm so sick of my videos being up and down, but like it's annoying. But I like it that way. So it's annoying to do it this way. And I don't really know where I'm supposed to look and where I'm supposed to be and where my eyes are going. So fuck it. We're gonna do it though, alright? I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, whatever. If I'm not looking at, I'm used to looking at myself. But see, like, it's turned. So, I don't know. We're just going to go with it. So, I wanted to talk about how words that we say every day are actually hurting us when we're trying to manifest. And there's actually words that are not real in the dictionary that the subconscious mind does not pick up on. So, we'll start with hope. So when you say, I hope for something, that means that you're, hold on. Okay, I think I figured it out. Now there's things like popping up and they're not going. Whatever. Okay, so subconscious mind, not knowing certain words, right? So whatever you focus on is what manifests, okay? So you're supposed to focus on the things that you do want and not focus on the things you don't want. Because if you focus on the things that you don't want, then you're going to get more of what you don't want, right? Okay, so glad we established that. So pretty much what needs to be done is you need to understand that these certain words are actually detrimental to you, depriving you, and doing the exact opposite of what it is you're trying to manifest. I don't care. So pretty much, we're going to start with hope. We'll do that one first. So when you say, I hope for something, right? You're pretty much saying that you're not good enough or you don't believe in enough that you're going to get what it is you want. Because you're saying, I hope. It's like you're not saying, I know. You're saying, I hope this will happen instead of saying, I know it will happen. Okay? So when we say that, it's always like, I hope I'll get this job. I hope I'll be able to buy this new house. I hope I win the lottery. I hope I have a loving relationship. I hope I have this car. It's like, okay, but instead of hoping that you have it, which is going to deplete the whole purpose of getting it, you're pretty much saying you don't think you deserve it or you don't think you're going to get it and you don't have trust or faith, oh my God, that you are going to be getting what it is you want, right? So that's one. Two, cannot. When you say I cannot do something, that means you're not going to be able to do it. So whenever you say I cannot do this, I cannot do that, that means it's what you're going to do. So if you literally are saying I cannot be a good person, guess what? You're not going to be a good person. If I say I cannot change my behavior, guess what? You're not going to change your behavior. But these things are not healthy. They're not helping. They're not, whatever. This is a tidbit. Yes, because I don't have to do a long one. So I'm like looking at the background. I'm just like, this is weird. It's so weird. I don't like it. But I don't like how they're, whatever. I'll get used to it. So anyways, so cannot, whatever. I wish, I wish this will happen instead of saying like, I know it will happen, like that kind of stuff. But the main one is when you say, I don't want, okay? Like if you said should've, could've, would've, can't, won't, anything that has like not in it, you're going to get the opposite. If you said I should have done that, you're going to focus on what it is you should have done rather than what you can do now. You know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't help you when you say these things. So I don't want, that's like the worst you can do because you're literally focusing on what it is you don't want. So if you say, I don't want my boyfriend to cheat on me or my girlfriend to cheat on me or this person to betray me or use me or do everything that my other people have ever done to me, right? It's like, okay, well, in order to believe that they won't, you gotta not say I don't. That sounded cool. Because it's like, if you say I don't want, make believe the word don't isn't there, and you're saying I want. Because if the subconscious mind doesn't believe in the word don't, or doesn't hear the word don't, you're just gonna say I want. But on top of that also, you can just go by, Okay, well, you're focusing on what it is you don't want rather than what it is you do want. So you're saying, like, I don't want this to happen rather than I want or I do want or this will or I know. Like, you gotta pay attention to the positivity in the words and how you think that they might have, like, hope. It sounds good, you know what I mean? But it should be like, I have faith it will happen. I know it will happen. Like, it will happen. Like, I am deserving of it to happen. I am worthy of this, loving relationship. But again, if you want a loving relationship, you can't be fucking with people that aren't loving or giving you the kind of relationship that you want. And that's how it fucks everything up, because it's like people are like, oh, I want this, I want that. And it's like, okay, but are you doing it? Are you going through with what it is you want? Because you can't get what you want if you're doing exactly the opposite of what it is you want, because how are you going to get it? How are you going to grow? How are you going to be able to do the contract? Like, you need the polarity of, what you do want and what you don't want. When you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. When you know what you do want, you know what you don't want. Oh my God, this is so weird. But anyways, so it's like you have to focus on the things that you do want. When you say these words, you're not realizing that you're actually pretty much repelling them to come to you. You're resisting them to be able to come in, because that's what you're believing. You're believing that you can't do this, that you should have done that, but you're not focusing on what it could be now. Like, what can you do? What did you learn from you should have to what you would have, and then what you can now? I don't know. I just wanted to do a quick thing. I honestly just wanted to fucking try this out. So, yeah, I have to leave now. Leah's Barry Baker. It's my boy. He passed away. But, yeah, I'm representing for him today because I miss him. But, yeah. Oh, my man. He's my man. I love him. I'd probably be with him or married to him right now if he wasn't dead. He was like my 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade boyfriend, on and off. Yeah, I have a tattoo of him for him, actually. It's, I have a lighter of a Playboy bunny. And it's because when we were in 2nd grade, this has nothing to do with anything, but when we were in 2nd grade, I was dating him, right? And we're on the bus, and I'm looking out the window, doing my own thing, and he's just like, Bethany, and I look over, I'm like, what? And he goes, if you were in Playboy, I'd look at you all day long. And I'm fucking in 2nd grade. I don't even fucking know what Playboy is. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. You know what I mean? So there was this one time, it was the first time I was going to visit his grave. And I wasn't actually smoking cigarettes at that time. But, whatever. I was like, okay, I'm going to sit there with him, and we're going to have a talk, and we're going to listen to Metallica and everything, and I'm going to smoke a cigarette and blah, 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 whatever. So I was looking for my lighter, and I didn't have that lighter. I was looking for my lighter, and I found, one of those crackhead lighters that are like wicked big, and they go whatever. They like fire up, and they're really high, and they're like, whatever. You know what a crackhead lighter is? The ones that you can use to be able to like make go up and down, and the fire would go up and down. I'm so used to looking at myself. It's so weird. But anyways, so I went to go smoke a cigarette, and I was like, damn, I don't have a fucking lighter. So then I went and I got that lighter because I wasn't smoking, so I didn't have a lighter. And so that's the only lighter I had. And I went back to the grave, and I lit it, and it wouldn't light. And I'm like, what the heck? So then I'm looking everywhere for a lighter, and in my door of my car, I found that Playboy lighter, and I had lost it like a month before. I wasn't even thinking about that lighter because it was like just gone. It was in my freaking door of my car. But it was so cool because it was like, you're Playboy bunny. Like, you know what I mean? So like I got a tattoo of that lighter. And like the picture I took of it, like, so I left it there. Obviously somebody took it, but it was still the point of, and there was like a Jack Daniels bottle there, and there was like a can of beer, like a beer can. So I like put the cigarette like in the beer can, like notch, like there's a, a little thing in it. So I put it in there and just like let it, be. But yeah, that's my Barry Baker story. But yeah, so it was just cool. Like, so I have a lighter. I don't even know if I can show it. No, I can't. I can't. It's right there. But yeah. And like my tattoo artist at the time, like the picture that I took, like the sun was like reflecting on it. So like he made it like look like the sun is like reflecting on it. So it's not just like a silver bunny. But yeah. I don't know why I said that. I was going to actually do videos today about like crazy things that have happened to me, which like is how I know like there is a God or divine or whatever. So I might still do that. But it's difficult because I can't look at myself in the mirror. I'm going to stop here. All right. Bye, guys.